Honorable Abejide, I know you to be a committed party man. I know you to be a fighter. I know you to be someone who does not like to be cheated. So please, my charge to you is to stay in that same ADC. Fight them. Scatter them. Hold on to your party, ADC. Do not allow them. We like what you are doing. Continue. Don't mind the former governor said that you should come and join APC. No. Stay in ADC. Win your re-election in ADC as you will. Bring Gombe, what's his name again? Bala Gombe, bring him. We will support him. Bring him. Do the right thing. You are a fighter. Do the right thing. Nobody can come and take your party away from you. A party that you built up for years with your sweat and your money and everything. No. Continue. Good luck.
So let's imagine this. Let's try to recreate this scene. It is your wife's 50th birthday. It is your 20th wedding anniversary. Family, friends, political allies, everyone is gathered to celebrate you. The room is full. The atmosphere is warm. It is supposed to be a moment of honor, a moment where everybody wants to hear things about you. And then the mic is being handed over to Femi Gbajabiamila. You would expect him to talk about your journey. You would expect him to talk about your sacrifices. Talk about the man you've become. Or talk about how loving a father or husband you had to your wife. It is your wife's 50th birthday, for crying out loud. And then he looks at you and says, stay there, fight them, scatter them. Everybody's there, your kids are there, scatter them. And just when you thought that would be enough, it couldn't even get more revealing. And then he says, bring Gombe. What is his name again? Someone from the crowd had to remind him that Gombe is Gombe Bala. And then he said, oh yes, bring him. We will support him. Now let's pause at that moment. Let's talk. At your own celebration, the people claiming to support your structure don't even know your people by name. Now tell me, is that support? Is that mockery? Is that something else? Because in that moment, one thing became very clear. They don't rate your occasion. They don't rate your audience. They don't think you're a leader. Neither do they consider the significance of that event. Because when people truly respect you, they don't come to your celebration to assign you a role. They come to honor you. By this, what we've seen is quite different. They came with an instruction. These guys as praise. Call it what you want. And if I were to be Leke Abejide, I wouldn't be excited about that. I would be disturbed. But now let's turn our lens to Femi Gbajabiamila. So let's ask, what fight has Femi Gbajabiamila fought for himself lately? Or were there no battles he needed to fight? Or were there no moments where his strength was tested? Or has he forgotten? Should we remind him? Should we remind Femi Gbajabiamila in 2019 when he was speaker, when he had all it takes to fight? There was serious power clash between himself and Wike, in short, between the opposition voices, where Wike, Shey Makinde, came out publicly and called him all sorts of names, called his moves treacherous. They accused him of trying to impose leadership. They accused him of trying to control the structure of the house. That wasn't a small talk. There was a real political resistance. But the question is, did Gbajabiamila stay to scatter anything? But then Femi did not build a story about fighting them. He did not say he stayed to scatter anything. No, he moved on. He waited for the right time. Even when the right time came, he only made references to it. But here you advise another man to stand and fight, to scatter, to destroy. A politician, a man with ambition. Even if you wanted to, but you don't have to direct him on how to do it. On the surface, it looks like flattery. You're strong, you build something, keep fighting. But look deeper. You're being positioned not as a leader, but as a disruptor. And that is where the real difference is, because just in political system, all politicians are equal, but some are more equal than the other. And if the lessons from Femi Gbajabiamila was not to fight, how so is he advising another person to fight? But history has taught us something. The likes of Abure, the likes of the other Labour Party man, that when a system hands you the role of a disruptor, it rarely rewrites it. That is your future. And when the noise is no longer needed, when the battles have served its purpose, you may now look around and realize that the stage is empty and that the applause was never for you. And once the system has nothing to destabilize, once that noise fades, they move on, they leave you. They leave you exactly where they met you, in the middle of crisis, the place you're encouraged to sustain. It is a truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.